Good morning, friends. How are you doing? Do you feel this tightness in your chest sometimes? Are you one of those who has this fear that someone will come close to you? Are you scared that what will that person think of me if I do this? Are you always constantly worried about how people look at you? Then, my friend, you are going through anxiety. You get anxious with little things, and little things start bothering you, and they start playing on your mind. And intimacy also gets affected by that. If you are anxious, if there is anxiety, then you are not going to really allow someone to come very close to you. So today let's talk about the relationship between intimacy and anxiety. um it's quite tricky, and let's try and resolve certain things, or let me try and share some tips on how you can at least take the first few steps to overcome your anxiety and then start building that connection with that someone special. We all crave connection, but for some, the very thought of getting close can really trigger waves of worry. So I'm here to demystify this dynamic for you, shed light on common anxieties around intimacy, and also offer some practical tips to navigate these waters with grace and understanding. Before we tackle the anxieties, let's define intimacy once again. It's not just about physical closeness, though that can be definitely a part of it, but intimacy is about deep emotional connection, vulnerability, and sharing genuine parts of ourselves with another person. It's about trust, mutual understanding, and feeling safe to be truly seen and heard. Imagine a girl who yearns for love but pulls away when things get serious. Is that someone like you? I mean, are you one of those people? Haunted by past betrayals, she fears letting someone in because the pain of being left feels unbearable. Take another example. Suppose a guy who's a talented artist, he freezes up when it comes to expressing his feelings for someone. He worries about rejection and inadequacy, questioning if he is enough for a genuine connection. Take another example. A career driven woman, maybe, struggles with allowing anyone to come too close to her. Fear of losing control and her hard earned independence fuels a need for emotional distance. So, what are some of the common anxieties around intimacy? The first one is fear of vulnerability. So, sharing our true selves feels risky. We feel that we might be exposed to potential hurt. We might feel that the other person is going to not understand us and maybe leave us again, feeling hurt where you have experienced that before. The second fear is of rejection. We worry that if someone gets to know us fully, they won't like what they see. Sometimes it is connected to our physical body image. Sometimes it is about the way we react or the way we behave. Sometimes it is about our upbringing or our nature. It could be anything. So this fear of rejection really bothers some people. The third fear is the fear of losing your independence. You fear that you will lose your independence somewhere. You will start depending on that person. Intimacy often involves compromise and shared space, which can trigger anxieties about losing your self sufficiency. The fourth thing that happens is if there have been any past traumas, past hurts, then negative experiences from your past relationships can leave scars that make opening up again feel dangerous. We all have gone through that, right? We've gone through heartbreak. Somewhere someone has hurt us at some point, and Someone somewhere has hurt us at some point, and yet we have again trusted someone and maybe found a better relationship. So it's not necessary that if your first relationship goes bad, then the other person that's going to come into your life will not be good enough. But we always hold on to this fear, don't we? So, how do we navigate these anxieties? The first thing is be self aware. So, acknowledge your anxieties and understand your triggers. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way today? Is there something from the past that's bringing this out? What is it that is bringing this feeling? Why is it that I'm feeling this, inadequacy or this fear or, this doubt? So just be self aware. The second thing is openly communicate. So talk to your partner honestly about your fears. Sharing vulnerabilities can strengthen trust and also understanding. So, talk, communicate, express yourself whenever you get a chance. Make your partner sit down with you in a calm atmosphere and try to have a conversation. And these conversations have to continue. You can't just do it all in one time because things keep coming up, life keeps changing, you keep evolving. So it is a continuous process. So build on that so that you can be vulnerable with your partner and they can try to understand you. The third thing is that start small with acts of intimacy you feel comfortable with and slowly build the confidence. So it's not that you just have to start getting intimate with someone the whole mile. No, just start with little things, a little touch. See how it makes you feel. A hug, maybe. Maybe you're one of those who feels physical closeness is a problem, and you're always guarded about that. So just hug the person and see how that feels. If that feels comfortable, then you move further. So try with small things, small steps, and that will help you to build confidence. And the fourth thing that you need to do is challenge your negative thoughts. So identify and question any beliefs that are basically affecting you to a large extent and which are fueling your anxieties. So try and stay away from those triggers, figure them out, and find some way in which you can change your belief, because our beliefs keep changing, right? Our values change as we evolve in life. Certain basic things will remain the same, but a lot of beliefs are limiting, and so we have to get over it and we have to move on in our life. The last thing is seek support. If you are one of those who has some anxiety around anything, you feel fear, you are scared, you don't want to trust anyone, someone in the past has hurt you, and you don't know how to move on, don't be afraid to reach out to a therapist or an intimacy coach like me or another professional who can help you to manage your anxiety effectively. Uh, I can easily say that I have even helped, a woman, and with self awareness, open communication, and support, the husband and the wife, they were able to learn to approach intimacy with more courage and less fear. They both had their own doubts. They both had certain fears and this feeling of uh, this feeling of being abandoned maybe, or they had a lot of worries, but I taught them how to explore certain trust exercises with her partner, and even the man was practicing expressing his feelings in low pressure environments, and they both found ways to connect emotionally without sacrificing their own individuality. So it is a journey, it is a way, it is learning. Maybe you do not know how to face it. We all get stuck with our own beliefs, the way we think. There are certain patterns that we follow. And a professional can help you to come out of those patterns, can help you to evolve and do something better with your life. So, if you want to delve deeper in this topic, you can reach out to me. We can have a conversation, do a consultancy call, and talk about your anxiety or any fears that you have in working towards your intimacy. I can even connect you to a psychiatrist if required. It depends on the extent of your problem. So I'm constantly posting videos where I'm providing helpful tips, exercises, thoughts. So please keep watching them, and I hope they help you. So share your experiences. If you have any questions in the comments, remember that you are not alone on this journey. You are never alone. There is someone or the other in this world who will help you. If your family is not standing by you, never mind. Reach out to friends, reach out to a third person, get a neutral opinion, and start working on your healing journey. Because anxiety is something that can really become very overpowering. So don't let that happen. Work on it and resolve it. There are anxiety coaches today, there are mindfulness coaches, there are so many people who are helping people who struggle with anxiety and depression. So let's fight that. Let's get out of it. Let's support each other as we navigate the beautiful complexities of intimacy. I shall see you again tomorrow with another live. Till then, stay happy and stay blessed.